Today we're going to be working with tofu. Tofu is Asian kind of soybean curd. It's made from soybeans, but it's been ground down and cooked and everything, made into a curd. Think of something like cottage cheese would be, only it's more compact, and it is very plant-based, very much vegan. The one thing about soybean curd or tofu is that you always have to season it. Season, because it is so very, very bland. There's no taste to it. So today, first we're going to be doing scrambled eggs. I'll show you that. Now when you open it up, let me show you this first. Open one up. This is just this brand. There's other brands. They come in silken. You want to use for your smoothies, things like that, silken tofu. Then they have a medium. This is a medium hard. They have a very hard one. Now the hard one is a little bit stiffer, and that one is a little harder to work with. So you could use it in a loaf or other things, and it would actually be better for soups and things like that. If you wanted to cut it up into squares and put it in for a soup or into a stir fry, that would be even better. The medium hard is the one I'm using right now, and this is the one that we seem to mostly use most of the time. When you go to open them up, they'll wash the top of this because you don't know where it's been and how many people have handled it, and it's right near the tofu. It's just like wiping off the top of a can you're going to open up. But I wash it with soap and water, and I rinse it off, and then I cut it, and then I drain the water out. Now, when you drain the water out, you should really leave the tofu in the container like this, or put it on a plate or a bowl or something, and let it sit there for 15 to 30 minutes because it needs to drain. If you don't, you're going to have to wash it or let it cook off, which you can do. My husband does that a lot, but that's up to you how you want to do it. But that's what I normally do, let it drain for about 15-20 minutes or so. Anyways, so I'm going to take some spray oil and spray our pan. And put this tofu in there. Now, when you go to break it up for scrambled eggs, this is the way I do it. This is kind of a potato masher I got from Tupperware many years ago. They don't make this anymore. If you can find something like that, that's fine. Otherwise, use a fork. One of the big, large meat forks, you know, that's got the 4 tines on it. That's good too. But you just really want to break it up like this. Now, when I make scrambled eggs at our house, or my husband does usually, we make a double batch, and it lasts us for 3 people, 2-3 days, something like that. So, anyways, we're going to put that up there. Now, I'm going to start with, we're going to use McKay's, 1/2 teaspoon of 1.5 teaspoons of McKay's seasoning. And sprinkle that over it. And the onion is 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I use granulated onion. It's the same ratio for measurement. And then I use 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. The original recipe said 1/4 teaspoon, so if you like it a little bit less, that's fine. That's up to you.
No, it's 1/4. It used to be 1/8.
Oh, it used to be 1/8 of a teaspoon. Okay, so we use now 1/4. We seem to like that a little bit better. Everybody's taste is different. And then 2 tablespoons of Bragg's amino acids. And I'll show you. This is Bragg's Aminos, and it's just like a soy sauce, only not fermented, which is better for us. And okay, and then this is McKay's, and McKay's chicken seasoning. And you can, there's other chicken seasonings out there. You don't have to use McKay's. You can find, just look for a vegan chicken seasoning if you don't like McKay's. And then just turmeric is just a regular spice, and it's very much yellow like that. And then we're going to cook that up. Now you can put this into, and I do this all the time. I make a chicken salad. You're going to find that on the website this time. And I'll be talking about putting scrambled eggs into it. So you can go to the scrambled egg, that's what this one is, and find out how to make them, and then you can make a chicken salad out of the Butler's soybean curd chicken. Well, it's soybean curd is what it is, but it's soybean that's been dehydrated, it's like a TVP. And you can make a chicken salad out of it. If you want to make a potato salad, that's good for this too. You can use the scrambled eggs in a potato salad. So we finished cooking our tofu, and you want, when you're cooking it, you want to, move it around and turn it over every few minutes, like maybe every 3 or 4 minutes, just to keep it from scorching on the bottom. You don't want it to scorch. Anyways, then I'm going to add about, this is to 1 pound of tofu, about 2 tablespoons of bacos or bacon bits, however you want to call it. I get them from Winco. You can get them wherever, bulk foods are sold. You can get them online. And I just like the bacon bits in my eggs. It just adds a little flavor to them. Another way of doing your eggs also is using like a paste or La Victoria chili sauce or salsa, and cheese. And you can take and add a couple of tablespoons of salsa to your liking, and then the cheese, you can either grate it or you can cut it in little chunks and put it in. That's also good. It's a nice variety. Anyway, so that's it for our tofu eggs. And remember, you can put it in potato salad. You can also put it in a chicken salad and make it into loaves or patties. I have a recipe for tofu patties, which is not too bad. So we'll try and do that one time. Okay, so this is for fried tofu. It's just another variation on tofu. And I have some that's sliced here. My husband pre-sliced for me because I don't slice so well. Sometimes they get a little crooked. Anyway, so I'm going to put this on a paper towel only because even though I've drained it, it's still pretty wet. So I'm just kind of putting it on the paper towel. And then I take a little bit of onion powder, sprinkle that over that. And some garlic salt. Oh, I didn't do the other one. Garlic salt. That's the Lawry's garlic salt. And then we're going to put it into the pan. You spray the pan and turn it on, and you put this face down. And then once you've done that, you do the same thing again when you put it into the pan. Sprinkle it with the sprinkle it with the onion powder and the garlic salt. I'll get it out right yet. Anyways, and then just fry it on each side until it's brown. Now, through the magic of cameras, I've already got that done. So this is the fried tofu. And like I said, this is one of my favorite ways of eating it. And you just put it on a piece of, I like to take toast that's buttered, put it on the toast and then eat it. Oh, it's delicious. So anyways, I hope you enjoy that for your breakfast. Thank you.